Okay, so I want to give a quick update for the progress. Right now, I've been working on two things. One is improving the sky. So you guys saw in the last episode how I added a really nice skybox. But now I've added a layer in front of it. Um, there was two routes I could have gone. I could have gone with an HDRI skybox, but it doesn't. Those don't spin quite right. So instead, I'm using uh, just volumetric clouds on top of the actual, like a plain sky globe. So if we see like, this is the storm one. This one is not working correctly because for there's supposed to be, you see the lightning effect, right? This is all like it's supposed to like pop in and out with lightning, but um the lighting, it like combats the sunlighting, so for I could not get that working. So I'm not sure what I'll do. Instead, I might like fake it using just regular cloudy sky, and then like add some like jittering light emitters to mimic lightning instead of doing like a pretty in-depth sky thing. Also, another thing I was trying to do that I wasn't able to was I was able to import these really cool like wispy cloud effects. It's sort of like I wish I could show you right now, but they're like clouds that wisp around, and this it's like a volumetric effect. But um and they're like actual objects that travel across the ground or like are animated so they look like they travel across the ground. But for some reason I couldn't get it to show up. So this is like the fog card that I've been playing with. Um and that's just the way the basis on the ground. And it's supposed to just like spawn a actual physical cloud. Um, but for some reason it's not working. I'm not sure if it's a like a version mismatch or what, because the project I was working on it with or from was Unreal Engine 5.5, I think, which is the version older than what I'm using right now. Anyways, well that being said, I'm gonna come back to it. But besides that, what I've done is created you know, there was a day and night cycle that I added. I've added to that on top a day and night cycle that also changes the weather every once in a while. So here it's set to, oh, right now, so it's set to every 10 seconds right now. Just to show you what it looks like. But normally it would be like every, I don't know, I'm thinking like every 5 or 10 minutes it'll change the weather. Right now it's set to just change the different cloud types. So I've still got some debugging stuff up, but you'll see what I mean. Um, and then I've tried to implement a way to blend. You could kind of see it for a split second. Okay, because it's going so fast right now, it's fine tuned to blend for every 5 minutes. But since it's changing weather so fast right now, the blend is instant. Also, I added this rain effect that I showed you guys last episode. I made some slight improvements. There are some cool rain effects from in Fab, but they're all paid. They add like an albedo effect on or a reflection effect on the ground for all textures. So it like adds like a wet effect and adds puddles on the ground. So that would be really cool if I could get it to work. So I might see if I could figure out how to add my own puddle effects as well and link it up with this system right here, the weather system, because I think that's the easiest way of doing it. I'm gonna see if I could add like splash effects on the ground, uh, puddle effects. That'd be really cool and like add a lot of reflections. What else have I done? Uh, I've also started working on uh, this. Oh my gosh, I forget what it's called. So currently the NPCs don't walk. They stand still because they need this thing, which is oh wait, no, not this thing. It's this thing right here. It's this glowing green thing. It's this is they're like where they're allowed to walk. I forgot exactly what it's called. Uh, it's one of these boxes. I totally forgot what they call it. Isn't it this one? Oh yeah, NavMesh. So this is the NavMesh for which basically just tells them where they're allowed to walk, and I could like move it around and stuff, like here or here, and basically anything that's green is where they're allowed to walk. And so these shooter characters, these are technically here, they have, here we go. They have, oh yeah. So the rain is, going back to the rain thing. The rain is set to spawn. Here's the rain effect. It's set to spawn on top of the camera, and it follows the camera around. So no matter where you are, like the rain will always be there. Instead of having rain spawn like around the whole map, which is just makes things a little bit more efficient. But back to this. So these have an AI controller brain, right? So it's the AI controller class, which is this AI controller, which uses a behavioral tree called BT guard. So this behavior tree controls, like, it's like the brain of the NPCs, right? So it tells them, what to do if, depending on like the parameters, right? So it has a gun, alive, it's considered an enemy, and then it like looks for you and tries and shoot you. This is a very simple, very simple uh one, and it was missing this thing actually. It was missing this whole sequence thing, which was to have the characters like walk around. So let me see if I could show you that. It's supposed to walk around like every few seconds. Let me Okay, so they were bugged. I ended up fixing it right now. So, here you should see them moving. Yeah, yes, you see them. You see them kind of moving. There we go. It's a bit distracting. And then now they see me. Okay, so it looks like I don't have them wired so they move if they see me, but if they don't see me, they'll move. Now the AI actually moves. Uh, so that's it. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I do really want to get those 3D clouds set up, because they look so cool. And you could have like during like desert storms or like sandstorms and stuff like that. You'll see like all those wispy uh effects on the ground, as like the wind blows through, which is really sick. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And I'll keep working on it. It's just learning as I go.